Hello, everyone. This is Doug again. My topic right now is when we prep, do we add alcohol, vodka, whiskey, beer? Does anybody stockpile this? I personally don't. Um, there's no right or wrong in this. I was kind of curious what other people thought. I've watched some videos that showed, I think it was one of them prepper shows on National Geographic. It showed a guy, that had a tremendous stockpile of alcohol, and he was using it for Molotov cocktails, which is kind of expensive since I can just get gas that's cheaper or use lighter fluid or whatever. But do we need alcohol? But my thing is, it would be okay for medicinal purposes, if you got a cut, but then you got rubbing alcohol and stuff like that. But if it'd be a fantastic barter item. But the thing is, it'd be as good as gold. But if and you could probably trade alcohol and get probably anything you need because, alcoholics or whatever, that's what they want. They'll do anything to get drugs and alcohol. But if you do trade, I think you can leave yourself open where everybody's going to try to get in your house to get what you have. People will steal for food or whatever they need, and that's one thing. But alcohol and drugs, people like go nuts on. I think that was the thing that really kind of got my attention. People try to steal it from you. It's a great barter item. You can always trade, but if you do stockpile, how much? And we got to think about the expense too. I don't have not even a bottle, but I have plenty of food stocked up. And by the end of this weekend, I'm going to show what I have for food storage, how I did it. I got to get a couple more shelves, and I'm doing some rearranging in my basement and my root cellar. But my curiosity, would you, buy alcohol just so you can trade it for? You can trade it for ammo, food, anything you need. Is it something that's necessary? But my big thing is just that I'd be worried about, like where I live, like people would try to loot. If we're in an SHTF or WROL scenario, that people would try to get into the house just to get that alcohol. They've had flash mobs that happened up in Minnesota here about 3 months ago, and we're 15, 20 teenagers go into like a Quick Trip or one of them gas stations and steal whatever they could and run out. There's only one cash register or clerk that works there, and he couldn't stop them. Even though they got them on videotape, they only got a couple of them. But if you have booze, people won't ever leave you alone. And not only that, if you do give people booze, are we contributing to a problem that how some alcoholics and all that can be? They can be violent. They can be really terrible and horrible. I personally don't drink. But would you want people drinking alcohol if you have a community, in an SHTF scenario? Would you allow drinking? Please feel free to leave some comments. If you haven't watched any of my videos and stuff, please subscribe. God bless. Take care.